Time for the look at the Saturday afternoon baseball simulations for January the 4th. We have a full scoreboard to get to. We'll start with the Red Sox and Marlins, and Boston wins big, 18-2. Cy Young 7-3 over Ricky Nolasco, 2-7. Home runs for Boston. Boggs hit number 4. Yastrzemski hit number 14. Petrocelli number 11. Athletics beat the Nationals 4-2. Lefty Grove 6-4 over Pedro Martinez, 4-6. And Reggie Jackson hit number 15, and Mickey Cochran number 2 for the A's. The Braves beat the Dodgers 3-1. Tom Glavine the win, 5-3. Koufax the loss, 8-2. And Kimbrel picks up save 12. Murphy hit number 14 for Atlanta. The only Dodger run was on a home run by Campanella, and that was number 13. Houston beats Texas again, the final 7-5. J.R. Richards 7-4 over Yu Darvish 4-5. Billy Wagner, picks up save 14. Berkman hit number 15 and Ferguson number 4 for Houston. Frank Howard a pair, numbers 11 and 12 for Texas. Padres beat the Phillies, the final 9-6. Randy Jones gets the win, 3-7 over George McQuillan, 1-8, and Trevor Hoffman saves 16. Cam Benetti hit number 10, Winfield number 15 for San Diego, Ryan Howard number 20, and Schmidt number 16 for Philly. Yankees hand the Rays another loss, 5-2, the final. Chandler 8-3 over Shields, 4-7. Rivera saved 15. Home runs for the Yankees, Ruth a pair, numbers 24 and 25. Mantle number 27, Gehrig number 18. For Tampa Bay, Navarro hit number 4. The Giants beat the Mets again, the final 11-2. Mathewson 9-2 over Gooden 7-4. Ott hit number 4. Actually, let's restate that. Ott hit number 14. Aurelia number 8. Clark a pair. Will Clark with numbers 9 and 10 for the Giants. Baltimore beat the Angels 5-2. 5-2 Orioles over Angels. McNally 5-4 over Messersmith 3-6. Seisler hit number 12. Anderson, that's Brady Anderson, number 15. Hoyles, number 9. Ripken, number 10 for Baltimore. The Angels get home runs from Salmon and Fregosi, each with number 7. Tigers beat the Cubs, the final 9-3. Mark Fidrich 6-2 over Larry French 3-4. Greenberg get number 15 for Detroit. The Cubs get home run 14 from Sosa. Lamar Hoyt throws a 4-hit shutout, and the Tigers beat up on the White Sox, I should say, beat up on the Twins by the score of 14-0. Hoyt with the win is 2-6, and Frank Viola the loss 5-5. Lawler hit the only home run for Chicago, number 5. The Mariners get a 6-2 win over the Brewers. Randy Johnson 4-8 over Larry Sorensen 3-7. Ken Griffey Jr. hit number 10 for Seattle. In 10, Arizona gets an 8-7 win over Cincinnati. Kim the win, 2-3. Chapman the loss, 2-3. Hudson saved 12. Burns hit number 6. Luis Gonzalez number 12. Jay Bell number 11 for Arizona. Votto number 8. Chu a pair, numbers 5 and 6 for the Reds. Pittsburgh edged Cleveland 4-3. Drabek 4-4 over Sabathia 4-7. And there were no homers in this game. The Rockies beat the Blue Jays again, 10-9 the final at Coors. John Thompson gets the win in relief, 2-1 over Tom Hinkie, 3-1, and Gabe White another save, and that's 15 now for White. Home runs for the Rockies, Helton hit number 14, while for Toronto, Olerud hit number 8, Delgado number 13, and Barfield number 11. And finally, the Royals edge the Cardinals 5-4. Cone gets the win, 4-4. Andujar the loss, 4-6. Holland save 14, and Pujols the only home run for the losing Redbirds, number 7 for him. It's been a long time since I've updated the standings, so let's take a look at where we stand as we go into the Saturday night round of simulations. We have completed so far 19 full days. That's 3 simulations a day, so 19 full days, 57 simulations plus 2 today, so 59 total simulated runs have been performed through the use of What If Sports. And here is a look at the standings, and I think pretty much all clubs have approximately 52 to 54 games on their ledger. We'll see how accurate I am as we take a look at the standings. Now again, we've got a special alignment for the league, so we'll start in the National League East. That's the Sun Belt division teams. And Houston, actually there's some teams with as many as 57 games under their belt at this point. And we will, like I said, I've completed 59 simulated runs at this point. Actually, I have to correct myself. We will have completed 62 simulated runs at this point. 62. So 62 runs. The night games tonight will be the completion of the 21st day, and that'll be 63 total simulated runs. So 62 runs in the books. Most teams somewhere 57, 58 games. Here's the standings, though, as I ramble. National League East, which is the Sun Belt teams, the Astros have pulled into first. They are 36-21. They've won 9 of their last 10. The Braves are 34-21, trailing by 1 game. They have 2 fewer games in the win column, tied in the loss column. Texas in third, but they're now down to 25-31, and they trail by 10.5. So it looks like my projection of an Astros-Braves race has definitely come true in this division. The Marlins are now 20-35. They trail by 15, and the Rays are 18-38. They trail by 17.5. The National League Central is the 6 teams in the Northeast Corridor. I projected that the Yankees and Red Sox would be battling for the top 2 spots. The Orioles could be a threat. Well, so far I'm partially right, although I didn't see Baltimore hanging around this long as the first place team, but Baltimore 36-21. The Yankees are a game back at 35-22. The Nationals are 30-26 in third place. They trail by 5.5. Boston is 29-27, 6.5 back. The Mets are 27-30. They trail by 9. I didn't think the Phillies would be the last place team, but they are right now, 25-30, and they trail by 10. National League West is the California division. I thought this would be a Giants and Athletics battle, with the Dodgers being a serious contender, and right now the Dodgers are the first place team. They are, however, just 30-26. Oakland is a half game back at 30-27. The Giants are 28-28. They trail by 2. The Padres are 25-32. They trail by 5.5. And the Angels are 22-35, and they trail by 8.5. The American League East, these are the Eastern Great Lakes teams, if you want to think of it, basically along the Ohio River and Lake Erie in Ontario. And this was the best division early on. Cleveland is 32-22. Pittsburgh 1.5 back at 31-24. Toronto is 31-24. They're now a game and a half back thanks to their recent troubles with the Rockies. Cincinnati 27-28, trails by 5.5. Detroit 25-30, and they're 7.5 back. The American League Central is what I'm calling the gateway to the West Division. This is the Cardinals' division to lose, I thought, and they have not been able to pull away. They're just 28-27. The Royals are 24-29 in second place, but they're only 3 out. Arizona is 4.5 out at 24-32. The Mariners are also 24-32, and the Rockies are 20-35. They trail by 8. Despite that bad start, they have won 3 straight. Actually, they've won 4 straight. The Western Division, this is the Upper Midwest teams on the Western Great Lakes. The White Sox are your first place team. They're 34-21. Minnesota is 3.5 out at 30-24. They were the 2 I predicted would be the contenders. I thought the Cubs would also be a threat, and they are at 30-25, trailing by 4. The Cubs have actually come on very strong. They were off to a horrendous start at 7-12. Since then, they have gone 23-13. The Brewers are the team that I thought would have a hard time competing, but they're hanging in there 24-31. But with everybody else above 500, it's going to be tough for them to stay in this race. They now trail by 10. So that's where we stand, a little over, right, basically just past the third way marker for all teams, as it appears everybody has between 55 and 57 games under their belt, and we will talk to you with more later.